Guys, Marvel Fan 45 here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Lars von Trier film Dogville. Now, it was released in 2003 and obviously directed by Lars von Trier. Now, this was my most hyped film out of every single film in the study. Everyone said it was a masterpiece. I never heard a bad review. So yeah, I was pretty hyped for it. And it did not disappoint in any aspect. This movie is 3 hours long. I watched it in 2 sittings. I did one sitting where I watched the first 4 chapters and the prologue, then the last chapters in the last 5 chapters. There's no epilogue. But wow, this movie is amazing. Before we get into any of that, it stars Nicole Kidman and I believe Stellan Skarsgård, then another actor who's in Dancer in the Dark. I don't remember his name, but he was the lawyer in Dancer in the Dark. But this movie is basically about this small town named Dogville, and one day, a mysterious girl appears there, and that's all I'll say. I recommend everyone watch this movie. It's from the opening shot to the ending shot, I was hooked. Like, the fact that it's all done on a sound stage. There's no sets, it's not meant to look realistic, it's just on a soundstage, is crazy. And it's crazy because you can get invested in it, like, even though it's filmed on a nude soundstage, basically. And this movie basically explores how capitalism, gonna get slightly political here, can't accept something new. If I were to compare it to something, I would compare it to, like, Snowpiercer. So, like, if you've seen Snowpiercer or you've watched the show, they both sort of end the same way, but Dogville came before Snowpiercer. But the way this movie explores, like, capitalism in general is genius. Like, and he makes it obvious too, because he's pointing out all the errors, and it's all completely intentional. And the bit with the chain is genius, like, actually genius. Like, I don't think there's meant to be any subtle symbolism here. Like, it's all meant for you to see it how it is. And then the ending is one of the most satisfying endings, just period. The ending and the twist, like, basically, if you have not seen this film, watch it. Nicole Kidman is amazing. The guy who plays Tom Edison Jr. is perfect for the part. I mean, the guy who plays Ben, pretty much every single person in Dogville is played to perfection. And then, I could gush about this film for a while, but, like, it's extremely, extremely artsy, and, like, this is a movie where I would say it doesn't matter if you don't like artsy movies, watch it anyway. It's so worth it to just, it's more of an experience than, well, it's a film, a lot. It's definitely a film. But yeah, and then all the conversations Tom has with Nicole Kidman and everyone else, and how intentionally cliche the characters are. Like, they're meant to be cliched because it's how we view certain people. And this film is definitely relevant today as well. It's super relevant today. So, I'm probably going to do a spoiler review analysis too on this once the study is done. But, yeah. This film is literally perfection. It is, once again, beyond a masterpiece for me. If you have not seen this film, seriously, check it out. It's 3 hours long, but it's completely worth it. And now it's definitely in my favorite movies of all time. What's amazing is I've seen all the Von Trier films now, all the modern Von Trier films, and he hasn't had a single bump. There's never been a miss yet. And that's about it. Beyond a masterpiece. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And stay safe, stay quarantined, and have a good day. Check this movie out, for real.